So I just read Pema Chodron's book, When Things Fall Apart, and I learned so much about fear and courage and its relationship. One of the driving points that she makes is that fear is this ever-present, common, normal human experience. In fact, there is no person on the planet, or thing on the planet for that matter, that doesn't experience some level of fear at some point in their life. And it's not about avoiding fear or being, having toxic positivity and not letting people see you sweat. It's not that at all. She says that when you feel that this feeling of fear, that it's really important to acknowledge it and start getting curious about it. Like, why are you feeling this? Where are you feeling this in your body? But to not shut it down and then to just do what scares you anyways. Part of this process isn't the act of doing it. I feel like in comparison, that's actually the easy part. For me, the hardest part is acknowledging it and sitting with the fear. Because for my entire life, most of my adult life, and actually my childhood as well, I've been taught that admitting fear is a form of weakness. I have had to spend a lot of time trying to understand why and how I've been taught this narrative. And not only that, but actually rejecting that narrative, that fear is a form of weakness. I've had to learn the skill of letting that go, acknowledging the fear, that's another skill. And then the final skill is literally to take action. I'm sharing this because if you are that person who feels stuck, but you desperately want to change, I want you to have some compassion for yourself because we have never been taught this. Like, when in your life do you ever learn that, oh, you're supposed to acknowledge the fear and then you're supposed to take action. You're supposed to feel your feelings. You're supposed to acknowledge your emotions. Like, none of that is ever taught for most of us, I think, growing up. And then for all of us, we don't talk about that in schools. And unlearning that narrative amidst everything that's going on in your life, in your complex life, is so effing hard. So I want you to acknowledge the work that you're doing, just the thought of, oh, maybe I should sit with fear, or oh, what does that even mean? Or even just watching this video about fear and taking action, that all counts. And so I want you to give yourself a pat on the back because that by itself in isolation is an incredible act of courage.